From rags to rhinestones. I've been blessed with a life full of stories, and now I finally get to share them all with you in one place, My Life of Many Colors Museum. It's opening in 2026 at my Songteller Hotel in Nashville, and it's the biggest exhibit of yours truly that the world has ever seen. So get your tickets now. Well, hey there, it's Dolly. And I'm here to give you an update on a few things going on in my life. First, it's concerning my health. And I have some good news and a little bad news. But the good news is I'm responding really well to meds and treatments, and I'm improving every day. Now, the bad news is it's going to take me a little while before I'm up to stage performance level, because some of the meds and treatments make me a little bit swimmy-headed, as my grandma used to say. And of course, I can't be dizzy carrying around banjos, guitars, and such on 5-inch heels. And you know that I'm going to be wearing them. Not to mention all those heavy rhinestone outfits, the big hair, my big personality. Lord, that would make anybody swim-headed. But just think of me as like an old classic car that once restored can be better than ever. But when they raised the hood on this old antique, they realized that I need to rebuild my engine, and that my transmission is slipping, my oil pan is leaking, and my muffler's busted, and my shocks and pistons need to be replaced, and for sure, my spark plugs need to be changed, because you know, as well as I know, that I can't lose my spark. I know, I'm still crazy, but they didn't mention nothing about my mental health. But you know, I've told you before that I've always had problems with my kidney stones. Lord, they dig more stones out of me a year than the rock quarry in Rockwood, Tennessee. But seriously, my immune system and my digestive system got all out of whack over the past 3 years, and they're working real hard on rebuilding and strengthening those. And hopefully, I'll be up to snuff again soon. Maybe I shouldn't have said snuff. Snuff wouldn't be very good for either of those, would it? Plus, I wouldn't want my lower lip to fall off on top of everything else. That'd be like losing a hubcap, wouldn't it? Anyway, I know I'm being silly, but I'm just trying to keep everything light and airy. They say that a happy heart is like good medicine. Do you think I might be over-medicating myself right now? But the truth is, I am still working. I still do videos, I still record, I run up and down to Dollywood now and then, and I'm working hard on getting my museum and my hotel open in Nashville later this year. And I am spending a lot of time writing and reworking on my Broadway musical. It's called Dolly, a true original musical, and that's going to be opening later in New York this fall or early winter. Oh, I know you're thinking, Lord, sick or well, that girl's always promoting something. Well, that's true, but that's how you get it done. And on a more serious note, I am truly sorry that I'm going to miss all of you that had tickets to see me in Las Vegas. Well, you get on to Vegas, and you have a big time. And hopefully, sometime, you'll come up to New York and maybe see my show. And I'll see you somewhere down the line. But I just want you to know also that a lot of you have been concerned about me and Carl, and you were so great about that. But after going through a year of firsts, the holidays, and especially our wedding anniversary and the day of his death, March 3rd, that was hard for me. But I will always love him, and I'll always miss him. But you would be surprised at how much your love and concern meant to me during that time. Lord, my house and my porch looked like the botanical gardens with all the flowers, and my den looked like the post office with all the cards and letters. So yes, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. You have been a big part of my healing. Speaking of Carl and my health, I remember back years ago, I was saying something. I was griping about something hurting or this and that. And Carl said, "Now, honey, you got to remember, you're not getting any younger." I said, "Well, honey, you've got to remember that as long as there are plastic surgeons in this world, I'm not getting any older." But anyway, of course, plastic surgeons can make you look as good as they can on the outside. But it's serious business when you're talking about internal medicine. So I have great doctors, and I'm doing really well, and they assure me that everything I have is treatable. So I'm going with that. And I just want you to know I thank you for standing by me and that I will always love you.
Dolly Parton has died at the age of 80. The legendary country music star passed away peacefully at her home in Nashville, Tennessee on August 25, 2026, leaving behind a legacy that stretched across music, film, television, and philanthropy. The heartbreaking news was announced by her nephew Brian Seaver, who also served as her longtime head of security. And what made the announcement especially emotional was the fact that Dolly had planned for this moment years ago, according to Seaver. Dolly had personally asked him to record the announcement that would one day tell the world she had passed away. Her family says a small private funeral service will be held for immediate family only. And Dolly also lahined a final request that perfectly reflected her sense of humor. Seaver said she jokingly wanted to rest in a bed of plush cotton after spending much of her life wearing heavy rhinestones and glamorous outfits. The family has asked fans not to send flowers, and instead they are encouraging people to donate to Dolly Parton's Imagination Library program that has provided free books to children around the world. Dolly Parton rose from humble beginnings in Tennessee to become one of the most beloved entertainers of all time, and her voice and songwriting produced unforgettable hits, including Jolene, 9 to 5, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You. But her impact went far beyond music. She became known for her generosity, her humor, her business achievements, and her commitment to helping children and communities. Following the news of her death, tributes began pouring in from musicians, actors, celebrities, and millions of fans around the world. For generations, Dolly Parton represented hope, hard work, kindness, and the power of staying true to yourself. She may be gone, but her songs, her stories, and the lives she touched will continue to carry her name forward. Dolly Parton was 80 years old, and the world has lost one of country music's most unforgettable legends.